Before 2005, primetime television had a strict, repetitive mold for its leading ladies. Then Saat Phere debuted on Zee TV and completely rewrote the playbook. This is our fifth social barrier romance breakdown, but it's the only one that turned an entire industry's deepest prejudice into a record-breaking ratings juggernaut. Today, we're breaking down how. By now, you know how mid-2000s Hindi television worked. The typical heroine was fair-skinned, submissive, and placed inside a household where her primary struggle was surviving mother-in-law politics. We've seen variations of this setup across numerous primetime dramas of the decade. At this point, you could reasonably ask, did mid-2000s television have anything new to offer, or were we destined for the exact same mold forever? Saat Phere, Saloni Ka Safar is proof that the answer was a resounding yes. Created by Sphere Origins and starring Rajshree Thakur alongside Sharad Kelkar, the series tackled a deeply entrenched societal prejudice head-on: colorism and discrimination based on complexions. Saloni wasn't defined by passive suffering. Her journey was about dignity, talent, and self-worth. Running for 854 episodes, the show became an immense ratings juggernaut, regularly securing top TRP spots for Zee TV and proving that audiences were hungry for a heroine who challenged deep-seated social biases. Here's the insight. Saat Phere didn't rely solely on its central social theme for its entire 850-plus episode run. It used Saloni's struggle against colorism and rejection as its emotional foundation, and once her marriage to Nahar established a grounded love story, the show pivoted into a high-stakes family thriller packed with dark secrets, from hidden pasts and imposter family members to murder mysteries, frame-ups, and eventual generational leaps. Saat Phere mastered the art of genre shift. It wasn't just a social drama, it was a continuous chain of reinventions that kept viewers hooked for nearly 4 years. Let's break down how Saat Phere constructed that run across 5 core narrative points. 1. The backstory establishes a raw, relatable emotional conflict. Saloni is a talented, dark-complexioned woman raised in a traditional family where her lighter-skinned sister, Shubhra, is continuously favored by society and their mother, Ambika. Saloni's worth is constantly minimized by prospective in-laws purely because of her skin tone. This isn't a surface-level inconvenience. It represents the deeply rooted, everyday prejudice millions face. Her resilience, supported by her father Narpat and her passion for music, gives her character an immediate emotional resonance from episode 1. 2. Nahar's entry subverts the expected marriage market dynamics. When the wealthy Nahar Pratap Singh, played by Sharad Kelkar, originally arrives, the marriage proposal is intended for Saloni's fair-skinned sister Shubhra. But after witnessing the family's mistreatment of Saloni and recognizing her strength, talent, and character, Nahar rejects the conventional choice and asks to marry Saloni instead. His choice isn't an act of pity, but genuine respect, a crucial subversion for mid-2000s TV that established a male lead willing to challenge regressive societal standards. 3. The plot pivots from social drama to high-stakes suspense without losing its core. Once Saloni marries into the royal Singh family, the story rapidly shifts into a domestic mystery thriller. The introduction of Nahar's past, specifically the haunting secrets surrounding his deceased former love, Chandni, transforms the narrative dynamic. Saloni isn't just navigating a new household. She becomes an investigator, unraveling family secrets and protecting her new home from external threats and internal betrayals. 4. Saloni breaks the passive heroine trope by taking direct action. Unlike many contemporary female leads who silently endured suffering, Saloni frequently takes matters into her own hands. When Nahar is falsely accused or when her paternal and marital families face ruin, Saloni adopts disguises, investigates crimes, and physically exposes core antagonists, from her scheming sister-in-law Kaveri to the manipulative Urvashi. She operates as the primary problem solver of the series, redefining what a primetime heroine could accomplish. 5. Renewable stakes sustain the show through extreme plot evolutions and a generation leap. To sustain over 800 episodes, the show continuously generated brand new conflicts. When original storylines wrapped, the show introduced shocking twists, including Nahar's tragic death, Saloni raising her twin daughters, Sari and Shweta, and eventually a generation leap. By having Sari inherit her mother's dark skin tone and face similar biases alongside her lighter-skinned sister, Saat Phere brought its central theme full circle before concluding its iconic run in 2009. If you enjoy analyzing how classic Indian television shows tackled social themes while keeping audiences hooked with high-octane drama, that's exactly what we break down on this channel. Now that we've analyzed Saat Phere, Saloni Ka Safar, from its bold stance against social prejudice to its transition into a high-stakes family thriller, I want to know your take.